What's up, everybody? It's Overflow Nexus back again, giving you the latest and greatest updates on the financial markets. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching this from and what time zone you're watching this from. I appreciate you guys for taking out the time to watch this live stream. So, that being said, God bless you guys. I appreciate you guys all the time. Y'all know y'all don't have to be here, but y'all are here. And, always give me the time of day, so I appreciate that. The market is pretty interesting right now. Looking at it, it is in an interesting spot. Everybody's getting bullish again. Everybody's there's a lot of FOMO, if you ask me, going on. But it is going to be interesting to see how this plays out because honestly, it could play out either way. It could be very bearish right now. It could be very bullish right now. So I will give my thoughts on the charts when I get to that. I just want to chat it up with you guys. So if you have any questions or if y'all just want to chat, just say what's up. Leroy, what's up? How you doing? What's up? He said, what's up, Sensei? I just want to say congratulations on your big trade yesterday, Leroy. That's awesome. I am going to share your testimony on Twitter because that's pretty awesome what you did. I like to see that, you're becoming a self-sufficient trader, and that's what I like to see. I don't want people to rely on me for TA. I don't want people to rely on me for, their trades. I want people to be self-sufficient in their trading, and that's what I am here for, is to make self-sufficient traders. Because at the end of the day, we all read charts differently, and we all see different things on the charts. So I appreciate you for being my student. I just want to make sure you're self-sufficient, and you have been doing tremendously, and the results show. You haven't been a student for that long. You only been a student for like 2 months, right? I think you only been a student for like 2 months, but about 2 months, maybe even less than that. It hasn't even been a month actually. Now that I think about it, but yeah, I like what I'm seeing with your progress. So God bless you on your, you getting your skills up. You said RCI is powerful. Yeah, it is powerful. It's just a lot of people don't know how to use it, so it's awesome seeing that. What's up? Oh, I'm not even gonna say your name. I'm gonna butcher your name, but you said namaste. Shalom to you, buddy. Shalom to you. But yeah, I appreciate that. Um, Let me see. Okay, so yeah, you say less than 2 months. Yeah, I figured it was less than 2 months because I'm like, I don't think you've been a student for barely a month yet. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, you're kicking butt on the charts, man. I like that. I like that. I always tell people I'm not here to be like a long term teacher. Like I'll teach you forever, but a lifetime. But the thing is, I want you to be self sufficient. I want you to be able to look at the market and be confident in the market and trade the market yourself. Oh, okay. So you're Pikachu. Okay, so you're the one from the Discord group. Cause I'm like I don't know that name, man. I can't even pronounce your name. I don't even know where to start because you're from India. Are you from India? Cause I'm not familiar with how to say that name. I'm not even gonna butcher your name, so I'm gonna just call you Pikachu every time I see your name come up on the chat box. Okay, you said you're working on Chiku Span chart. Can't wait to show you what you. Okay, got you. Okay, yeah, yeah. Show me in the Discord group. I'm looking forward to seeing your progress even more and what you pick up as well. Um, Let me see. You sharpen. You study every day. It's time for you to go back to the course and sharpen your fundamentals. Yeah. So yeah, the course. I'm not gonna plug my course, but if y'all want to, y'all could check out my course. I'm gonna just plug it now anyway. But no, if y'all want to check out my course, if y'all have not, checked out my course yet, it is simple, it is straight to the point, and it is strategies that I use. And people that have, studied my course, they have been self-sufficient since, using it. They may have a few questions here and there, but I answer them and do class sessions with them and explain things. So the course itself, people been making money by themselves. I don't even have to say nothing. They just got to study. So you're a testament to that. I'm proud of you, Leroy. Keep doing what you're doing. You might get better than me. One of these days I'm gonna have a trade off with you guys, see how good y'all really are, and see how y'all do. But I think you're gonna be better than me. I asked God to help me make students that are better than me in trading, And that's something that I do want to do. One of my goals, then something that I asked the Lord about, is helping people become self-sufficient in trading and making money in the charts, and also being able to, you know, make money for themselves, their family, whatever the case may be, fund whatever project they're trying to do, because I want people to really make money in these markets, because it's not always easy. It gets easier, but it's not always easy. So that's something that I do want to, do. I said to myself, I want to help at least 10 to 100 people. That's like between that range, 10 to 100 by the end of this year, to be self-sufficient traders, to, if they desire to quit their 9 to 5, then hey, I want to help people quit their 9 to 5 and focus on their dreams and that. So that's something that I do want. I'd like people winning. I like to see people win. I like to help out as much as I can in anything that I could offer. Yeah, huge shout out to Jason Casper, man. Like, huge shout out to him for real, because I'm not a big channel. I don't have a big following, and a lot of people always ask me why you don't have a big following and why you don't this, why you don't that. Well, sometimes, people overlooked what's right, like the valuable things that's right in front of them. That's something that was interesting, because that's something that the Lord was talking to me about last night, is being overlooked, which is fine. Like I said, I'm not here for a following. If it happens, it happens. I'm not here for a following. I'm just here to help people as much as I can, make money, live their life, be real with people, because at the end of the day, you got to be real with folks. But yeah, big shout out to Jason. He actually, helped me out on my channel. I'm not, like I said, I don't have a big following, but he did shout me out on YouTube, and we did a collaboration on his channel. So it was kind of nice of getting, different eyes on me, getting different attention. So it was pretty cool. But like I said, I'm here to do two things: push the kingdom of God and help people out make money in these financial markets. So that's really what I do. If other than that, I really don't care about nothing else. Like I said, if it comes, I'm grateful. I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, I'm glad that you made that investment as well. You've been doing well. So like the percentages that you've been making are crazy. Like, people could dream of will dream of making the percentages that you've been making on your trades. That's why I opened the testimonial section, so people could see like people's progress in there and see the wins. And I want people to see that I'm no nonsense when it comes to this trading stuff. I did learn from institutional traders. I did learn from a lot of big investors, so I see things differently than most do in this market, because institutional traders don't look at the short term. They look at the bigger overall picture, which is something that a lot of people don't look at in crypto, which is crazy. And I just, like I said, I just want to help people win. That's the biggest thing for me. I can't stress that enough. Let me see. What's up, Frogadelic? How you doing? Thanks for joining the live stream this morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you're from. Good morning to you. Good morning from the Twitters. You're on Twitter? Are you watching this from Twitter? Because it shows, the icon shows that you're commenting on YouTube, but I appreciate that if you are. What's up, General? How you doing? Good morning. What's up, Carlos? How you doing? You said, hello, friend. I longed AVAX at 86, which is like your thoughts for TP, looking at 100. So you did take the long that we looked at. Okay, so I'll take a look at AVAX after I look at XRP. Okay, so you said you found me from Twitter. Okay, got you. Carlos, your question, you said, would you please address again bearish hidden divergence on the chart, please? Yeah, I'm gonna go over that soon. Just give me time. I'm just trying to chat it up with you guys, because I like chatting with you guys. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm pretty bored at my place. I'm a pretty chill person, honestly. I don't go out too much. When I do go out, it's for a long time, not a short time. But usually I'm pretty much always busy. either planning something, building something, or spending time with God, or whatever the case may be, or maybe even gaming sometimes. So, I'm trying to do stuff differently. I want to get out more, and I am trying to plan on doing some more vacations and vlogging. Some of y'all missed my vlog, so I might get back into vlogging as well. So if some of y'all that are OGs of this channel, most of y'all are new, so I will get back into that. The last vlog that I had was I went to a car show. I got inside a Bugatti. Dang, that thing was fire. I think if y'all go to go through my list, y'all should see that video of the Bugatti and all the cars, and some nice cars at that car show. But let me see. What you say? Okay, let me see. I don't know who you are, but welcome to the stream. I'm gonna call you Shots because that's what I'm reading. Select the Shots. I'm gonna just call you Shots. You said thanks for the cloud service. I was thinking crash from $1.03, but the bearish divergence is hard to ignore. Yeah, that bearish divergence is hard to ignore. So that's what's getting my attention right now. Divergence doesn't always play out, but it's a huge sign for the market to reverse. And I appreciate that, Frog. Yeah, my style's pretty unique. What's up, Zerp? How we doing? I appreciate you being on here, Zerp. Love having you on here. Yeah, I just downloaded Apex, so I'm gonna be playing Apex. I am gonna do some gaming later on today, so I am gonna stream that. If y'all want to follow that, I'm gonna be on Twitch later on. But I'm not gonna play Apex. I'm gonna be playing Into the Gungeon. I'm trying to unlock the Gunslinger, but I'm new to Apex. Apex is different from other games that I play, so I noticed that it's more team based. So I am gonna get on that. So if y'all play Apex, just send me y'all's tag or your name, or just follow me, or I'll just I could probably type in my handle on Apex. It's just Overflow Nexus. I'm pretty simple. But yeah, if you want to play Apex with me, I'll play with y'all. I haven't played a real game yet. I just been what have I been doing? I just been practicing in the firing range because I'm trying to learn the mouse and keyboard. I'm not used to mouse and keyboard. I'm trying something different. I usually play controller, but I want to try mouse and keyboard because I hear it's better, and I'm starting to pick it up. So I'm gonna play a real Apex game soon. I just been practicing. Okay, Zerp, I'm gonna have to play a game with you, and Pikachu, I'm gonna have to play a game with you as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have to play a game with y'all. But we're gonna go ahead. Actually, before we do that, I do want to read this real quick because this is the message of the day, the scripture of the day. Because y'all know this is God First channel. I always gotta at least acknowledge my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ in any way I can. So this is the scripture of the day. It says, this is Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So those that are, being persecuted for the kingdom of God, whether it be for preaching the word of God, whether it be for standing up for things that are right in society or anything that's righteous, you're going to be persecuted in everything, especially if you are standing up for Jesus Christ. So I always have to acknowledge my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ before I get into anything. I did want to say that. Before we get into this analysis, I do want to say, if you don't have a relationship with the Lord, definitely try to have one. It's the best thing you could do. It's the realest treasure you could have. Ace, I just now saw your comment. Ace, you said you're gonna buy your XRP back. Yeah, when the Lord tells me to buy XRP, I'll buy. He hasn't told me to buy yet, so I'm not gonna buy yet. And I can't do anything until I get his permission anyway. My life is completely submitted to him. So if he doesn't want me to have it, then he don't want me to have it. If he wants me to have it, then he wants me to have it. So just to let y'all know, I don't own any XRP, but I do analysis on it. I do trade it, but I don't own any XRP. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? I'm a big XRP fan, but I don't own any XRP. This is crazy. Like I said, my life is totally surrounded, it's in tune with the Lord and the Spirit of God. So if I don't have it, it's because of that. Will XRP dip any lower? That's what we're gonna talk about today, George. So I appreciate you and God bless. You said thanks to all. Okay. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into the analysis, and I'm not gonna even do the market watch today because there's nothing really to say. Y'all see the market is green today, so I don't even have to cover that. So we're just gonna get into this analysis and go from there. All right. So stay tuned for some Ichimoku analysis. All right. So we're gonna start off with this XRP chart. Pretty simple. I want to go over the 1 hour time frame before I go over this, and I'll show you guys it's based off the daily. The reason why XRP had this move to the upside that was crazy, and we had talked about this move coming up, but called it a little late, and I'll explain all this because it's gonna be pretty deep today. But we had that hidden bullish divergence, and it was a continuation to the upside. And then if we put Ichimoku on, we had a Kumo breakout. Zooming in even more, let me put it on auto real quick. Zooming in, we had a Kumo breakout with a hidden bullish divergence, which was a strong move to upside. And you can see that it held above the cloud, which was showing some strong bullish momentum to the upside. So this was a strong move to the upside here. What's up, GG? How you doing? God bless you. Appreciate you being here. But the thing that I really want to talk about is this right here, this hidden bearish divergence. And y'all might not see it because y'all see Ichimoku on here, but let me take it off. So hidden bearish divergence, when you get the market making lower highs, as you see here, the market is making lower highs, and then you see the oscillator or the indicator of your choice is making higher highs. So you see it's making higher highs here. Right now we are currently sitting at this level, which is a order block, or you could say it's a level of resistance here. Let me show you guys. It's a little thin. So right here, this is our order block. We're right actually under it. We actually tipped it. I said tipped it. We actually like touched the bottom of it and rejected. We tried again, but we're seeing rejection right underneath this order block. We passed these order blocks down here, so I could take these off. Honestly, I don't need these anymore. Maybe I'll keep this one on here. Actually, no, I'm gonna get rid of it. So here we have these two order blocks that we're in currently. Still seeing Ichimoku. We are above the cloud, but the thing is our Chiku span needs to be above the cloud, and we need to see how the market's going to perform here. Personally, two things. I'll give you three scenarios, all right? The scenario that I personally see is the market coming back down based off this hidden bearish divergence, which would probably take us back down to 66 cents, or maybe even back to our blue line, which is our Kijun, maybe around 72 cents. And if it could hold down here, then we will see a uptrend to the, probably another run to the upside, probably to $1. So we could see that. The other side is we could range here, and then after we start ranging, the market's going to decide what direction it's going to want to go to. I can't predict that far, but if I was to say anything, I would still be bearish, and I'll show you based off the weekly chart why. And then the last scenario, which is bullish, which we break the Kumo cloud and we move higher to $1. So those are my scenarios here. We ignore the divergence and move higher. So those are one of the scenarios that could play out here. And I am eyeing the market coming back down personally. I haven't got a short signal yet on my RCI, and our overall RCI is still bearish based off our green line. It's still in bearish territory. We do see this moving up higher, which is in bullish territory, but this is for the medium term. So we are seeing that. So it is going to be interesting to see how the market moves from here. But this is why I'm still overall bearish on the market. If you take Ichimoku off, you still see that we are still in this gigantic descending triangle. So until we break this descending triangle, we have to break above $1.01 and go above that and retest that and then move up higher. So once we do that, then the market will start to get bullish again. But right now, as long as we remain in this descending triangle and making lower highs, I'm still bearish on this market. So that's how I'm viewing this market for now. But until we break this market structure, then I'll be bullish again. But right now, I'm gonna have to hold off on my bullish sentiment. Let's see. Shots, you asked, you said, or we wipe out the bear divergence to $1.03 and liquidation spike, then head down to wipe out the longs. That's also very true too. That could also happen as well. So there's a lot of movements that could happen here. It depends on what you think, what you see in this market. I personally believe that the market is going to drop lower. But, you know, sometimes things don't play out as you see it. So you just have to be, you know, you have to have different scenarios so you can play out those scenarios and trade those scenarios. As a day trader, you don't just trade up just because you think everything's going up. You trade according to what direction the market is going. You follow the trend as best you can. Make good observation, make good high probability trades, and trade with the market, not against the market. It's not always easy, but it is, it does help. Let's see. You said AVAX looks like it's about to short squeeze. I'm gonna have to check that out. So let me go ahead and check that out now. I don't know if I have that on my list, but let's see. You know what? I thought I did have that. Actually, I do have that on my list somewhere. Let me see. Oop. Give me a second because I don't know why. I thought I put it on my list last time we talked. Apparently not. So let me go ahead and just find that real quick. Because I know that we looked at it. I just don't know why it's not on my list. There we go. Did we look at the USDT or did we look at, I think we looked at the USD version. Let's see, let's go here. Yeah, we looked at the USD version. So yeah, here it is. So from here, I believe we called the long here. I believe that's what the case was. Yeah, so we did call a long here because these were our targets to the upside. I think it was on the smaller time frame. Let me check. Yeah, we're still moving higher. So let me do one more thing before I move on. Before I do analysis on here, I need to make sure this is here. Okay, so I could take these off because we're way past that now. Way past that. So yeah, you're in a good strong buy on this right now. Let's see. Mahalo for the insight on XRP. Got a split. All right, take care, Shots. I appreciate you being here. But let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. Because I believe when we last looked at this, I was saying that this was a fluctuation level here. Yeah, I was thinking, let me see, what was the, yeah, I was saying something was going to happen here because we looked at it down here. We haven't looked at it since, but I think you're going to hit your $100 mark from the momentum of this market. But the question is, can you get past this level here? This is an area that I would pay attention to. The reason why this area is important is because you not only have a fractal level here, but this is also an order block. As you see that this is an area where sellers would like to come in at. If I extend this over, you see that sellers like this area. See that, how it responds here? So this is something that you should pay attention to if you're gonna be in this market. I do think once you get up here, you may see some adversity. But let me see. You got a golden cross with Ichimoku, so that's a strong sign. You got, the market, you got buyers are definitely in this market for sure. You see how this is going up, so that's a good sign. RCI is all pointing up. This is bullish. This is still overall bearish because of this here, but if you see this green one come out, then you'll start to probably want to get bullish. Let's see. What's up? Let's see. You said, do you have any videos on training on fluctuation levels? No, I don't. I could make one if you like. It's not something that I go into too much detail about because that's something that I would I would rather put in a course, because I am going to extend my course too. I'm going to add some stuff to it. But I'm going to add some quizzes as well. So, but let me see. Looking at this, you are getting some. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm looking at this right because I don't want to miss nothing. Because in trading, here's the crazy thing about trading. You miss one detail, you can mess up your whole trade just by missing one detail. I have done that several times. I lost quite a bit of money early in my trading career, and even now I lose. But there's times where I miss one detail and messes up the whole trade, and I'm like, wow, what the hell happened? And I go back and back test, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I'm seeing some bearish divergence on AVAX, which is what I was thinking. When you get to a level of support, a strong level of support and resistance, especially an order block, let me take this off so you can see it better. You start to get divergence, and we are getting some divergence here. The way that I see this right here, it's starting to turn flat. And what I mean by that is when the market starts to do something like this. So you see how, let me zoom in more so you can see this. So you see how it's flat here, that's making a double top. When you are making a double top, notice what's happening here with the buying pressure. It's going down. So you got a double top, and this is coming down. So this is considered some divergence as well. So this is considered bearish divergence. So I would look to probably short here. Maybe not for a really big short, but I would look to short this. Because with divergence, it doesn't necessarily mean the market's going to change completely the total opposite direction. Divergence simply means it may come down to like here. So it could come down here, and then it could continue back higher, or it could range, something like this, and then go up or down. But, I'm looking for this market to go down for a little bit, just because I do see divergence here. So that is a sign that I would, be cautious around this area. But you still have a good chance of going higher, though. You have a great chance based off the. Let me see. Let me go down to the weekly. Let me see. You know what? I'm actually going to be cautious here as well, even on the weekly, because this is something that I've noticed, and this happened with Bitcoin a long time ago. Whenever you see this, because there is an order block here on the weekly that I did not account for. You are at this resistance, and this is weekly resistance too. So this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. What you want to see here for real, though, is you want to see a break above this zone. So once you get above $93 range or $94 range, then you'll be super bullish here. But other than that, you're about to get a death cross with Ichimoku. So let me take this off. If you get the red and the blue line crossing one another, that's going to be a death cross. It's not going to be a strong death cross because it's above the cloud, but it's something that you should take note of. And that's something that I would be cautious about as well. So, yeah, watch this level carefully. If I were you, I would watch this level on the 4-hour and the daily charts. You could go down to like the 1 hour if you want to, but even here on the 4-hour, you're starting to see some weakness because this cloud is getting thick and starting to roll. So that's something that I would pay attention to. And even if we drop, it might not even drop far. It might even just drop here and then continue higher, or it just might, continue anyway. But you never know. I do see that bearish divergence on that 1 hour time frame. So just be careful about that. So you said you'll probably close around 92. Yeah, that's a good bet. 92 around that price to close out. I would look for that as well. That looks pretty promising. So yeah, so on that one, I think you'll be fine on that. Just make sure you're paying attention to those key levels. And we'll, make sure you set a trailing stop as well. So if the market does reverse, at least it reverses you in profit. So, you'll close out with some profit in the market. So that'll be a big win on your part. So take it. Let me see. I'm getting some messages right now. Let me see. I'm gonna have to get back to some of these messages later. And yeah, you're welcome. No problem. no problem. Let's see. So yeah, if y'all have, let me go to Bitcoin because Bitcoin's acting pretty interesting as well. So this was okay. So the long on Bitcoin, we hit two targets, but now I don't know if we'll get up here, just based off what I'm seeing currently. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and take this off. We're gonna really check and see what Bitcoin's going to do. Bitcoin on Ichimoku, the cloud is starting to roll over. I want y'all to, if y'all want to learn Ichimoku, definitely, subscribe to the channel, and also, if you want to go further, take the course. But this is something right here that I would like to pay attention to. When I start to see the cloud start to do something like this style is very visual. So if you're a visual learner, then this will help you a lot, and it'll increase your trading pretty quickly, your trading intelligence pretty quickly. But here, when you start to see this happen, be mindful of that, because that's showing weakness in the market. And this is also flat too, the bottom part of the cloud. When that's flat, that's something to be cautious about. And then the blue line's flat as well, saying there's no momentum in this market. And the other big thing, you see these gray candles here. So this is showing us that we're losing momentum in this area for Bitcoin as well. So that's something that I am noticing. I would be cautious trading BTC right now, or longing BTC right now, just because of those few things. So that's something I am seeing. And then we're also in a TK zone, which will be a bearish crossover. Let me check for divergence. Let me go to the daily first. Daily's still overall bearish. We're right at this order block underneath the cloud, but we'll see what happens. I do think we'll move lower. I'm gonna take these targets off right now, and I'm gonna take this one off as well. But we are still overall bearish on this market. Let me see. We also have a long-legged doji here, which is a reversal candlestick. So we'll see what happens today. Let's see how today's candle closes. We still got about 5 hours. Let's see, about 5 hours left for this daily candle to close. So once this daily candle closes, then we'll have a much better perspective on Bitcoin. You said you think Bitcoin could squeeze to 44,900 before rolling over. Lots of short liquidations at that level. Let me see. Let me type that in real quick. Let me see, because that's probable. Let me see. What level? Let me see how strong that level is. So we actually are right underneath it right now. So, and we already see that rejection here at that price that you're mentioning right there. Let me take this off. So yeah, we already rejected there. We rejected at the highest point was 45K and 193. So seeing that, yeah, I do think that we'll probably start rolling over early and start coming down early. But I'm trying to check and see if there's any divergence on Bitcoin before I say anything more, because I think there was at one point. Let me see. No divergence on Bitcoin. Nope, I don't see any on Bitcoin. Let me go to the 4 hour. Let me zoom out. Let me take this off real quick. Let me see the bigger picture. Always when you do look for divergence, zoom out. You might see something there that you probably didn't think was there, and then you're like, oh man, look at that opportunity. And then boom, you catch something. Like this right here was huge divergence right here. And you see how it played out. So let's see. I don't see anything right now. I don't see it. Actually, yeah, there actually is divergence here. You have to have a keen eye to see these things sometimes. Hidden bearish divergence right there on BTC. So you had the market made a lower high here, and this this was increasing higher. So this is a bigger hidden bearish divergence, which is why you see the market struggling right here. So if I was to trade this currently, I would look for a short here. This is gonna be my prediction here. So stop loss. Okay, so this is gonna be a live. This is gonna be a live trade. So I'm gonna do this one here. This is how I'm gonna set this up. Based off what I'm seeing, we could fall back into this territory, which will be good. That will be my first area of looking for taking profit. But overall target, I do think we'll come back down here. Maybe even lower. But I do think my expectations is coming back down here for like a negative 24% drop. 29K Bitcoin. What's that dude's name on Twitter? Torre? I don't even know his name. That dude from UK. That be trolling the XRP community and be trolling the crypto space. He said, I think he said 8K for Bitcoin or 10K for Bitcoin. He thinks the market's going to come down lower. You know, I kind of have to agree with him because I was doing some analysis the other day as well. You know, because sometimes I just get, I just look at charts and just say, hey, let me see what's going to happen and get my thoughts. I think it was based off the weekly chart. It was based off the weekly charts. And I was talking about this level too. Because this, let me drag this because it's a fluctuation point. But I was saying based off the weekly charts, if we do have this move here, people are going to hate crypto for a minute because this is a in-wave structure to the downside, which will take us roughly to 7K. This is why, if this plays out like I'm seeing it, then because, okay, there's so many scenarios that could happen here. Okay, so let me explain this bigger picture. The reason why I had this area circled and I had to drag it over so y'all could see. So with Ichimoku, you could catch this whole move because if you know the wave theory, the Ichimoku wave theory. But let me explain this whole thing in every scenario on here because this is why trading could get complicated. It's good to have like maybe 6 scenarios at most in your head so you could play. If one of them starts to play out, you could trade it. So here's how this played out. So back here when Bitcoin was at 10K, we had that long bullish run up to 64K. Then the market dropped, made a huge correction, which is a V wave. If y'all see that V wave. So we had an I wave, then we made a V wave. At the V wave, we're looking to buy back in because this is the point where you want to get back in. The N wave will be breaking this point right here, which will be the fluctuation level, which is why the market failed here, because when you get to the fluctuation point, that means market usually wants to consolidate or turn into a P wave or reverse completely. So you see the market made its way up, made this another V right here. So from this point to this point was a V, but you see it fell at this point, which was a fluctuation level, and then the market dropped from there. So that's why I couldn't get past and make the N wave here. So if Bitcoin had, broke this level or broke above the 67K range, yeah, we most definitely would have saw probably a let me show you. We would have definitely seen these targets for Bitcoin up here. But since we broke break this fluctuation level, you see why the market broke down to the downside here. You also see right here, if we had broke this, these would have been our targets. So, 100K was on the table, but we didn't break those levels. And, I think y'all, I know a lot of people watch Blockchain Backer or whatever his name is. I think that's his name. But anyway, he was saying, I think when he was talking to BitBoy, because I did watch a little bit of it, he was saying here that the market was going to drop. And the other reason why the market was going to drop, based on what he was saying, I don't know his trading style, but to add on to what he knows about the market, when you see points like this, if you know the wave theory and how the market is based off waves, And if you understand the wave concept, then you'll understand why the market moves the way it does. But to add on to what the blockchain backer was saying here, why the market fell was because this was a fluctuation level based off the N-wave structure on the bigger picture. This is why the market failed here and fell to the downside. So this was a reversal to the downside. We had and the reason why I wanted to explain this part, because I'm gonna explain why the market could fall to 7K, because this is deep. So let me take this off now so I could explain this part. So you had the initial drop from the fluctuation point right here. So we went from like 69K, fell down to 40K. Then it had a pull up to about 51K, which you see here, it made a V wave at this point. From here to here, it made that V wave. So now this 40K level is now a fluctuation level, because if it breaks here, then we'll drop lower. But if it doesn't, then we'll probably bounce higher. So you see that it broke lower and it made that N-wave structure here. Bring us down to this level, back down to these lows at like around 29, 30K level. So once it hit that level, you had that N-wave structure. Then you pulled back up, which is where we're currently at now. So if market breaks here and goes higher, that's good for, Bitcoin holders. But it still sucks because you still have to break this. You still have to break the 60 and the 69K level. So it really doesn't matter until it breaks that level to go higher. But look here, we had that 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern here, which will give us that N-wave structure. And we're also having another 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern here again. Let me show you. So here from this fractal level 1, here's 2, here's 3. So if it does not hold here, Bitcoin will fall back down and it'll take us to 26K. And if it breaks lower than 26K, then we'll reach 14K. And if it breaks lower than that, then we'll reach 7K. So this will be the E wave value here. So this is what could potentially happen if Bitcoin fails at this point, which is why, I'm watching this market like a hawk, because a lot of stuff could happen here in this moment. All right. And this is what I'm saying. This first target would be the NT level. Second target will be the N wave level, which will complete that 1-to-1 measured move. Then after that will be the V level, which is a V wave, the next level here. And then the last one, which is that 2-to-2 ratio move, measured move, which will take us to 7K. So that's why I'm watching this market. If you understand fluctuation points and you understand market structure, it's not hard to comprehend what's going on. But like I said, market structure could break here and then we could get bullish again and we could start ranging in here, because there's so many scenarios that could play out. So we could do this, like I was saying, we could do that ranging, but it's all going to depend on what happens here. And I can't give y'all a full answer just yet, because I have to wait and see what's going to happen here, because that could change. This could change everything. This is why, when I hear, people give analysis, they don't give you the full in-depth analysis because they may not understand certain things about the market. But when you study with institutional traders and understand how the market moves based from what they're teaching, then you understand why this area is important. This area is going to dictate the rest of the market, because this is literally what's going to happen from this point. If we break market structure right now here, we'll move back to this level and maybe even this one right here. So these will be the two levels that I will keep my eye on between here and here. So 52K will be an area that I would watch, and then 60K will be an area I watch if market gets broken here. Now, if we get rejected here, let's say next week all hell breaks loose, crypto starts to blow, fall down after Super Bowl weekend. Watch Super Bowl weekend, the market drop. But anyway, once say if it drops here, then this is the scenario to the downside, because structure is still holding its integrity, and you'll see the market drop. So no one truly knows what's going to happen yet until this really makes its decision. So this week is an important week for all of the crypto. If crypto does not succeed this week, you will see blood next week very bad. If not next week, it's going to happen probably towards the end of next week. So that's something to keep your eye on if you're going to be watching the crypto space or be invested in the crypto space. So be careful. I'm just giving y'all a heads up and shout out, like a warning, shout out of, warning y'all. But be careful for real, because I know a lot of people lose money in this space because there are people that are being paid. And I guarantee you, I can't prove it, but I do guarantee you that there are some content creators out there that are getting paid to shill a lot of these crypto assets and these coins and tokens, NFTs, whatever the case may be, but they shill a lot, and you get sucked into the market because you believe your favorite influencer, and then you're negative by like 50%. That's why I want to teach people to be self-sufficient, how to read charts on their own. Like I said, I always tell people, don't just take my word for it. Pray about it. Always acknowledge God in everything you do. Pray about it. Learn how to read charts by yourself or for yourself so you could know what to do. That's why I teach people how to read charts. This is why I made a course for people to be self-sufficient in reading charts, because I want people to succeed and do well in this space. And if you're going to be in this game, you seriously need to know how to read charts for yourself. You need to know that. That's why it's important. What's up, Vince? How you doing? And PG, you're welcome. Vince, you said risky to trade until we get CPI data released tomorrow. That will affect what the Fed does with bond tapering and interest rate hikes. Yeah, that's part of it, but there's more to it than that. But yeah, I agree with you on that. But yeah, this market is interesting. This market is going to be interesting. This week is very I'm going to say this week is going to be very important for crypto. Very important. And once again, PG, you're much appreciated as well. And thank you for that. But yeah, I want to hear y'all's thoughts on the market. I just want to chat with you guys. I know I this TA pretty deep, but I want to hear y'all's thoughts as well. And then another thing on Bitcoin, which is why I'm also scared here for everybody, is because we got a death cross on BTC, and we're starting to form a bearish cloud here. The last time that happened, and it was on the daily charts, and you'll see it a lot more clearly. Where was it? So I'll show you two instances on BTC. So we had that, once we had that death cross here back in 2018, 2017. Look what happened here. We had that bearish cloud form. Look what happened. We had years, like a whole year. Actually, I said years, like a whole year of bearish market, and then the market finally got bullish again. Then the same thing happened again. We had a death cross. We had a bearish cloud, market drops, and the same thing. So here, now that we're going back up, let's get to where we're at now. We have that same thing happening here, but the bigger thing is it's happening on a weekly time frame. That's my concern. When you have a bearish cloud forming on a weekly time frame, be careful. And that's why I like Ichimoku, because it shows you where the market could potentially go. And also, this will complete this this M pattern here too. You see that? If we drop to these levels. But anyway, the shorts are here. I'm still staying bearish until otherwise I see something different. Chiku span, our green line's also underneath price, so we might get a bounce off the candle and move lower here. So General, you said the shorts are still there. Yeah, the shorts are still here. So don't be surprised if Bitcoin falls to 7K, 14K, 26K, because it is very possible. It is very possible. Don't get too bullish just yet. Just be cautious of what's going on in the market. Learn how to read charts, please. I beg y'all. Please learn how to read charts for yourself. Let's see. You said, look at my comment above. I wonder if they take out 1 billion shorts at... Let me see. What's your comment above? Okay, you said above there's around 1 billion worth of liquidations. Dang. That would suck if that happens. Yeah, that's a lot of money gone in fast too. PG, you said I used to be a permabull, but now I'm struggling to turn myself bullish until I see some huge fundamental news. I can't turn bullish, fam. Well, this whole investing is a psychological game at the end of the day, which is why, the crypto space is, you I guarantee you 90%, if not more, of everybody that's involved in crypto have never done anything in stocks or forex trading. Like I've been in, I didn't do stocks until later, but I was a forex trader before I got into crypto. Because when I was looking into crypto, I was like, oh, this makes sense, because I said crypto's gonna be the future one day, but it's not gonna be soon. It's gonna be like a slow rise in crypto. So I'll guarantee you 90% of the people involved in crypto or more have not been in any other financial market. I guarantee you that. And it's easy to manipulate people. And I'm not saying this to, bash people in this space, but it's easy to manipulate people that are trying to make money in this space, because you got influencers and, dang, I don't want to do that. But like, you got influencers. I'll just say that, because I'm trying not to be shady or make it seem like I'm shady, because I'm really not shady, but I'm just saying what I see. You got big influencers in this space that could manipulate you because they made millions. You have BitBoy, he's made millions. I'm not trying to shoot no shots at nobody, but you got him, he made millions. You got Bearable Bull, he I don't know how much he made, but I guarantee you he's pretty well off. But there's people that have made millions in this space, and I guarantee they haven't probably traded in any other financial market, if they done that successfully or not, whatever the case may be. And I love those guys. BitBoy and Bearable Bull were the first people I subscribed to when I joined. When I started Twitter, and I like their content. Well, not really BitBoy, but I'm just saying he's different. Bearable Bull, he's cool. So, but when it comes to the space, people, you can't just follow your influencer blindly. Like, they need to teach you how to read charts. They need to teach you how to do this on your own, because, like I tell everybody, I don't want you learning from like, if you're gonna learn from me, I don't want you to learn and just depend on me. I want you to be self-sufficient. That's the point I'm getting at in this space, because I could get it wrong too, because just little details. That's why I take my time looking at charts, because there's so many moves that could happen if you understand how the market moves. And that's why, and Leroy, if you saw the live trading we did in class, we don't, like, most of the trades go right. We, like, every now and again we'll have a few losers, but most of the trades that I call in the Discord for the students are pretty spot on. So, that's why I take my time, and I want y'all to be, self-sufficient in that area, taking your time reading charts, because there's so many factors that go on. Like, yeah, but there's a lot of news that surrounds crypto. Then there's a lot of emotions that surrounds crypto. But you have to realize this is a whole new asset class. It's a whole new bubble being introduced to the world. And, if crypto's introduced to the world too fast, the world will crash really fast, because there's a lot that's going on outside of crypto that could affect crypto, which is why, housing, you got housing market that affects the space. You got the entertainment industry that affects the crypto space. You got gaming. You got, well, that's entertainment. Then you got, what's it called? Health. Health also affects the crypto space, because there's just so much factors, and people need to take that all in and, see what's really going on out there. But I do think, it's important to not just listen to like, if you're going to listen to your favorite influencer, make sure you are, make sure that you take it in, pray about it. And then after you pray about it, learn how to read the charts for yourself and all that. Your question is, what do I think about Russia making crypto legal? I'm not surprised. Now, what they do with it, that's what I'm, that's what I'm concerned with, was what they do with it. So I'm not surprised about that. We all know that the direction the world is heading in crypto, like digital. So it's no surprise that, it's just, there's a lot of things that have to take place in order for, things to move a lot smoother and a lot faster. And it could also get chaotic too. Something crazy happens, like everything crashes, and everybody's gonna be forced to know about crypto. So there's so much. There's really a lot that goes on in this space, and you have to really sit down and discern everything, pray about everything, because don't just get in blindly just because, ooh, I want to make money. You sound greedy. You sound like you want to lose money. Don't jump in this space just for the money. That'll cause you to lose in the long term. All right. But yeah, that's what I see potentially happening for Bitcoin. I'm not saying that this will happen. I'm saying that this could potentially happen if we don't hold certain key levels, especially this fluctuation point, if we do come back down to that. So just be mindful of that. It is important to watch these levels and understand the market for yourself. Another thing, if y'all have not joined the Discord yet, go ahead and join the Discord. It's for gamers, for crypto enthusiasts, NFT enthusiasts, DeFi enthusiasts. If you are all about that, joining the Discord group. Also, I will be streaming later. I will be doing some gaming. So if y'all want to know, if y'all want to play games with me, I play Apex. I am getting into Apex. I haven't played a real round yet. I've just been practicing, like I said earlier. But if y'all want to jump in on some Apex, let me know. I will be streaming some Enter the Gungeon later, so y'all could catch me on Twitch. Other than that, you guys, if y'all have any requests, I'll take 2 requests only, and then I'm gonna be out because your boy needs to take a nap. I did not sleep too much last night. I stayed up late. Let's see. Some markets are secondary. Knowledge is superior. That's exactly right. Man, I'm dry. Mouth is dry right now. But yeah, if y'all have any requests, let me know. You should create your own NFT. You know what? That's interesting because I have thought about it, but I used to be an artist. Like, okay, so man, I have so many talents that I have not used, and I feel like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting time. Sometimes, but then again, like I used to be an artist, and I have one of these days I'm gonna find my old art portfolio. I used to be an artist. I did poetry. I did drawings. I did all sorts of stuff with my art. The only thing I couldn't do was sing. I can't sing for nothing. But anyway, other than that, I have thought about doing NFT, but I don't know what I would do. Like make, 'cause I want it to be something that's, something that's good and that's valuable. It's like something that has utility behind it. So that's something that I am, thinking about as well. So. Just saying, but I'll put more thought into that. And if you want to do help me with that, Leroy, hit me up in the Discord. You know where I'm at, and we could talk about that. Can you do a short-term DXY analysis? Yeah, of course. So I'm gonna do those 2, DXY, and then I'll look at AVE. So I got you, PG. I got you. Let's see. Let me go to my Forex list. Let me see. Do I even have it on here? Okay, I really don't have it on here. Wow. Okay, so let me just type it in. All right. Okay, so here was the last time we looked at this. Let me see something real quick. Oh yeah, this is why I don't like this chart, because my CVO does not work on this chart. That's why I don't like this one. Hold on, let me see if I can find another one. Let's go that one. Okay, my CVO works for this one, so I'll look at this one. All right, so let me see. You know what? We have some bullish divergence here immediately too. Yeah, we have double divergence. Let me see. No, never mind. Not double. Not double. I'll take that back. We just have one set of divergence here. So we got the market right here making some higher highs, some higher lows, I mean. And then we have the market here making a lower low. Making sure we mark that correctly. So yeah, we have some divergence here that's bullish. So, you know, actually I would go long on this, or look to go long on this potentially. And then also using Ichimoku, we are at the Kumo support. We are at a cloud support here. The thing I would look for is a bullish move to the upside. Maybe not for a long time, but I do see the market going up briefly, or going up to a degree. So we do have that on here. So that's my analysis for DXY. This one's pretty straightforward, not too difficult. If I was to take a trade on here, my stop loss will be at this fractal level. Target would probably be back up to this level, because we do have a N-wave structure, and this is going to be our fluctuation point, which is also our order block level. So this is also an order block here. Let me do this real quick. So yeah, here's our N-wave targets if we are going to take a trade to the upside. So this will be your targets here. But if we don't break past this fluctuation point, this is off. These targets at the top are off the table. So this is what my analysis for DXY. This one was pretty simple and straightforward. And I'm actually going to put a flag on this, and I'm actually going to add this to the watch list. Not sure why it's not on my Forex watch list, but I'm going to put it there. So let's see. So now it's in my Forex watch list, so we're good. Let's see. You're welcome, Leroy. And also, let's see. Let me look at this one. I know I have this because I just looked at it yesterday. Or no, the day before. So we're at a resistance point. This is an interesting one. Let's see. You are starting to get that bearish divergence. I actually talked about this the last time we streamed. No, actually no. Was that on the 1 hour? I think it was on the 1 hour. Yeah, it was on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, here it is. So yeah, you are getting bearish divergence on this 1 hour time frame. It may have already played out, but I do see it's trying to come back in. So right here, you have this slope to the downside. So you have this bearish divergence here, and you're still having some more bearish divergence even extended out here, because this is starting to turn flat now. Oh yeah, you're gonna look to want to come down here. Let me see something as well. And you still even have bearish divergence even right here. Let me take this off real quick so you can see it better. Yeah, I would look to short here. You still got bearish divergence here, so I would look short. So this will be my stop loss up here. So we'll do like a 5% stop loss, 4% stop loss. And then right about here, I'll probably look to take, the market moving down to this spot right here. So something like this. All right, so that's my analysis there. ZERP, I already did XRP though, but I'll do a quick look for you again. But let's see for it, my pairs. All right, so yeah, I'm still holding on to that bias until we break above 95. Like, I want to see us break above 95. We are showing signs that we may want to go higher, but I do see buyers are trying to come in right now as well. So that's interesting. But overall, looking at this, let's see. I want to see how this candle closes first. You still got a whole 55 minutes for this candle to close. Like, Don't just get too excited just because the candle is moving. Wait for the candle to close because you could easily get a move that goes up like high and then it makes a giant wick. So wait for a candle to close before you just jump in blindly. Like sometimes you'll miss a move and that's fine. If you miss a trade, you miss a trade because look here. Like I'm pretty sure like at one point, let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. This candle, for example, and this is a 4-hour candle. You had this market move down, and then you had this market move back up. So let's rewind back in time. Let's do that. Let me give you like a little educational session right now. Because right here, this will tell you buy. Looking at this is saying buy the market. Most people will start to buy because of this candle. But when you play it out, and you see what's going on, the market's overall bearish. But look what happens. The market tumbles. So wait for candles to close because you will probably move lower before you move higher or whatever the case may be. All right. So even now, what I'm seeing on XRP, yes, it's trying to push higher, but we still need to break this fractal high. Actually, we already did, but we haven't closed above it, so it doesn't matter. We still need to break that fractal high, and then we also need to break 95 cents here. So wait for this candle to close to confirm because you see, look what's happening right there. Look at that rejection. Wait for the candle to close. Be patient. The market is designed for impatient money to lose and the patient money to win. So just be patient for this candle to close. You got 53 minutes for that candle to close. If you want to get in so badly, you need to move to the 15-minute time frame. All right. Yeah, you got to come down to these levels to catch these smaller moves to go. But other than that, looking at the higher time frame, that's what I'm thinking. So wait for that candle to close. And yeah, same thing for BTC. It's doing the same thing. You need to wait for this area to close too. Wait for this to close. And even if it goes higher, it needs to break this fractal high here. For a market to go higher on BTC, we need to break. What's the price? Is that 45K and 45K 427. So even still, there's nothing to really get excited about until we break that level. So I'm still gonna hold on to my sentiment. We also had that divergence on XRP, so we'll see. Like I said, this area that we're currently at is the most important level right now. So just be patient. Don't just jump in just because you see a candle's moving hard. Be patient. Yeah, rejection is strong. So they're trying to sucker people in right there. They're trying to force people to come in. So if we do move higher, they'll probably liquidate everybody at 52K, which is what I was talking about earlier. So yeah, be patient. Even if we do move higher, watch this current level right here. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? You say, yeah, I agree 100%. You said thank you for everything, Sensei. I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you too, Leroy. You're doing well. Like your trading has increased dramatically since since you've been in the Discord and as a student. But I think I did all the requests. What's up, Frosty? How you doing? Appreciate you being on here. Bodies is scared of you, Zap. That's funny. One last request. Can you take a look at? Actually, I've never heard of that. So let me take a look. So fine, I'll do. This is my last one. This is officially like my last one. Just because you asked and you're here, I'll be nice. Let's see. I'll look at the USD version. Okay, you gotta post it in the testimonials. All right, let me know. I'll check it out in a second. What's up, Advance? You said, my man, Jesus is king. Advance, you came a little too late. I said KDA is gonna be my last one. But I will I will have another live stream later on today, so I might look at some charts before I get into some gaming. But that one's going to be strictly on Twitch. So I am going to be streaming on Twitch later, so if you want to hop in on Twitch,
I am going to be on Twitch later. I'm going to be doing some gaming, and I'll probably look at the charts for a little bit before I do some gaming. So I'll probably look at it then. But anyway, KDA still overall bearish, but you do have some buyers coming in on the daily, or at least, and it showed 4 hour. You have a lot of rejection here. Oh wow, we did look at this last time. And it hit the target too. Yeah, that's pretty good. But anyway, let's go back to what we were looking at. Let me see. Let me zoom out. Let me start fresh because I want to see something. So you do have some divergence here as well. You know what's funny about all these charts? They're doing the exact same thing, which is crazy. Like, it's like crypto's just a copy of each other. It's weird because all these charts have the same exact divergence, look exactly the same. Just based off this, you know, I would have to be bearish only because of the divergence, but you know, here you don't have a golden cross here just yet. Cloud is rolling over, so you could move a little bit higher. But look how the market's already having strong rejection here. That's what I'm concerned about. That strong rejection in this area. And so you can see it better. Look at that strong rejection already. And you're forming a shooting star formation too, so that's another thing. Let's see. I want to see if there's anything I overlooked. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I would look for this to go probably a little bit higher, but overall I would look to go short. So this would be like what I would look for, something like this. So stop loss will be up here. That's a big stop loss. No, I don't want that stop loss. I'm gonna tighten that up to a 8% stop loss, and then I'm gonna move this down here, move this a little lower to about right here, about 6% stop loss. So if it does not hit this, so your entry would be, if you're gonna go short, your entry will be around $8.78. Stop loss will be at $9.38. Take profit $5.25, and maybe even here for your take profit, because that is a fractal level. So I'm gonna go with that one first. So take profit will be $6.61. Pikachu, good night. I appreciate you. You said it was very informative session. I appreciate that. Sleep well and God bless. All right, appreciate you. So yeah, other than that, this is what I see on KDPG. So I want to see how that daily candle closes, because if it closes like this, that'll be a shooting star, and I would expect some bearish momentum tomorrow or something like that. So that's what I have here. You said thank you, fam. Have a good sleep. I appreciate that. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that's what I have for KDA in these assets. So if y'all want to catch me in the second stream later on today, I am going to do a little bit of technical analysis and look at some charts, but I'm mostly going to be gaming, so I will be on Twitch and not on YouTube. So if y'all want to check me out on Twitch, the link is actually in the Discord, and it's also in the chat box. Just scroll up and check out the Nightbot. The Nightbot will give you all that information. All right. So that being said, I appreciate you guys for joining me on the stream this afternoon, evening, or morning, whatever time zone you're in. That being said, God bless you guys, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Love you and peace.